today's class we are going to study about the process of microspore formation. Microspore formation, and the microspore formation process is known by a name, microsporogenesis. It is microsporogenesis. Now where it happens in the male part, and to see the process of microsporogenesis we have to again recall the transverse section of a diathecous anther. So these are the two lobes with 4 microsporangia, the same diagram which we have drawn earlier, and then inside there are microsporangia or the pollen sac. In a diathecous anther they are 4 in number. These are the 4 one, and as a recall or a revision, the layer from here to here, this much part, is called as the anther wall. And the sequence of anther wall from outside to inside is the outermost single layer epidermis, followed by one more layer of radially arranged endothecium, and then loosely arranged 3 to 4 layered sporogenous. This layer is called as the middle layer, which is made up of the parenchyma, loose parenchyma cells, and the outer lining of the microsporangia is lined by tapetum. Now inside there are densely arranged archisporial cells or the sporogenous tissue. These all are the archisporial cells or sporogenous tissue. At the time of immature anther, they are arranged compactly. They are diploid cells. They have a ploidy of 2 end, and as the anther matures, the size increases and they become loosely arranged. So this will be the loose arrangement of the archisporial cells or the sporogenous tissue. Now each one is capable of forming the microspore by a process of microsporogenesis. So if we show it, we take one outside to examine the process. So this is one archisporial cell or the sporogenous tissue. It will behave like a microspore mother cell. In short, it is called as MMC. The complete name is microspore mother cell. Microspore mother cell. And these mother cells, they go under reductional division meiosis to form a tetrad, a cluster of 4 cells. Why tetrad? Because all the cells are arranged compactly, and the 4 formed cells are haploid, and they are connected to each other by callose formation. So if we show these tetrad here, so suppose this is the microspore mother cell. It will go under meiosis. It will form a cluster of 4 cells. There are various forms of the 4 cells cluster, like the tetrad which is formed will be of different arrangement. Like one will be like this, where we are able to see the 3 on one side and the 4th one on the other side. One may be like this also. The 4 are visible here, or one may be in a linear arrangement like this. These are the 4 cells of the tetrad connected to each other, or they may be in this form also, where 2 are in this way and the remaining 2 are in this way. So there are the different positions of arrangement for the 4 haploid cells which are formed after meiosis. This we are discussing about the microsporogenesis process. This one is called as tetrahedral. Tetrahedral. This one is called as isobilateral. The most common one is the tetrahedral in case of angiospermic plants. This one in terms of arrangement is called as linear tetrad. This is called as tetrahedral tetrad, isobilateral tetrad, linear tetrad, and this one is called as decussate tetrad or F-shaped. The most common one is the tetrahedral. Now after the tetrad formation, the callose layer which is connecting the 4 cells of the microsporogenesis process get separated and 4 haploid microspores are formed. All are functional microspores, so they all will be from a tetrad. 4 are getting separated, and all these 4 separated are haploid structures. They are haploid, and everyone is called as a functional microspore. Later on, the protective wall layers are formed against them in the form of exine and intine, and they become functional pollen grain. This we will be discussing when we talk about the diagram of a pollen grain. But this is how the microspores are formed by a process of microsporogenesis inside the anther. And after maturation, the anther bursts and the functional microspores are scattered in the form of pollen grains. This is all for today, students. Thank you and have a nice day.